Gemini, welcome to this just-in-time tarot reading. If you're watching this, Gemini, trust that there is a message here for you, and that message begins with the end of a tough cycle approaches. I love this, Gemini. It's a full moon in Capricorn energy coming through, and the Capricorn themes are often our work, career, money, business, resources. So if there's been a tough tough cycle there with building those or not having enough, it feels like that is completing for you. Also, the Capricorn energy, of course, links to the devil in the major arcana. You might have been feeling out of power in one of those areas, but it feels like that is shifting. Okay, going to the Oracle of the Angels now to build on this for you, Gemini, and we have moving towards the light. Yes, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe it's been a long and windy road here, Gemini. You know, maybe it's been a real journey, but there is a lot of completion energy in the collective right now, especially as we do bring the year to a close. So it feels like that is really ending now, and I think in 2024 we're going to see a lot more, positive shifts in the collective, in the world, but also, of course, individually in our lives as well. So light at the end of the tunnel after a tough cycle to do with your resources. What do we have from the full tarot deck? We have got the Death card. Beautiful. Okay, this is a real energy of death and rebirth in your life in terms of a cycle closing, another one opening. But I always see in this particular version of the Death card, Gemini, somebody who is being liberated, emancipated, transforming, shedding an old skin. So we do have an ending of a tough cycle, and we now have you moving towards the light. Like the Death card always links to the sun energy. So you're being asked to surrender to the process. Like maybe there was a loss. Maybe there was a loss of finances, a loss of job, or loss of home. Either way, you're being told you're actually moving towards the light. And sometimes we go through these circumstances to transform our lives. Yeah, there is so much more to come. The High Priestess for me is this energy of to hell and back, but being just about to cross the threshold into new potential. Like the High Priestess is the story of Persephone in Greek mythology, and she could travel in the underworld as well as the, obviously reality realms. And it feels like you have gone through that tough cycle to learn, to get experiences, to grow and evolve. Now you take that knowledge, the lessons and learning with you into the next cycle, one that will be lighter, one that will be brighter. Because remember, the universe wants us to experience both sides of the coin, but your coin is flipping now, Gemini. So follow your intuition. Your gut feeling tells you moving towards the light, and you are correct there. But the High Priestess says, I'm not going to reveal everything that's coming. I'm just going to tell you that it is positive because, I don't want to, have you bypass the journey. And the Chariot, my goodness, 3 for 3 major arcana as well. I'm using the full deck here, and that means this is very significant in your life. But the Chariot's a victory energy, Gemini. It's a victory through making bold decisions, forward only, moving onwards and upwards only. So there might be a decision that you have had to make here. The Chariot often talks about leaving behind a sense of comfort, a sense of home. So maybe there was some security in what you were leaving behind, but the biggest victory is in moving onwards and upwards. Okay, oh my gosh, I've got the 4th major arcana out. This is just crazy. So the Empress has come through, and she is this most beautiful energy of creation, rebirth, abundance. She's also fantastic in terms of money. So this new direction is going to be so much more abundant for you. The Empress says take action, Gemini, but there's also an element of letting go, letting God, and allowing the universe to bring in this shift in the sort of weird, wonderful, and magical ways that it wants to. Now, maybe there's been a gestation period. The Empress links to sort of birth and fertility themes. So we can think about the last 9 months. Okay, so we're in December now. Think about where you were sort of around March or April. Have you been trying to claw back since then? Well, the Empress is saying, well, now that gestation period is complete, and I can now birth you towards the light, towards positive new times. Okay, so that is completing. Will we get another major arcana? Oh my gosh, we have. This is actually a extra major arcana in this deck, Gemini, but it's called Divine Wisdom, but it's still a major arcana. And it sort of says, look, you've had to go through that process to learn divine wisdom, okay? The High Priestess reveals knowledge, reveals insight, reveals truth in just the right timing. So I feel like this will all make sense. Okay, last one. We don't have a major arcana, but we've got the Ten of Swords. So what I'm feeling here is that you've been through some sense of pain and loss. I think it's been unfolding across the last 9 months for you, but you are coming out the other side. The Ten of Swords also links to the Sun energy. In the traditional card, we see this new dawn, this new day that is really bursting on the horizon, and the message is that after the darkest night comes the brightest dawn. And maybe that last 9 months has been a real challenge for you, but things are shifting. You're moving towards the light. There is forward movement. There's also a victory here as well, and things look very abundant in this next cycle for you, where your life is going to transform for the better. So I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful little positive message. If you would like to tune this energy for your own personal circumstances, please do follow the first link down below to my website. You can check out the readings and healings on offer there. And don't forget to like, share, comment. Please do hit subscribe on your way out. I'd be super grateful for that. And I will see you back here in 2 days' time for your weekly tarot reading. And don't forget, your 2024 yearly tarot reading is also live. You will find the playlist on the homepage of my channel or in the playlist tabs. I'm just wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care, Gemini. Bye for now.